We are here at Chivapuri Resort in Koh Chang, and we would like to summarize our experience here.
This resort is in the far south of Koh Chang near Bangbao village, and it's on the southernmost coast. There's not much here. It's quite local style, and it's difficult to get down here. It is even more difficult to find the resort because Google Maps has the pathway wrong. So if you are using Google Maps, be warned. It's misdirecting you in a way you cannot drive. Google the name of the place and look at the map and you will figure out how to get there. It's quite obvious. Basically follow the road to the end and you'll pretty much find it. When we arrived here, the first thing I said to the reception staff lady, there's only one, was you guys should put up some signs. This resort down here only had one sign where it should have like 4 or 5 because it was really easy to get off the path, but we found it eventually.
Let's talk about the room.
Yes, we got a beachfront king suite room.
For all you people that want to recreate our trip, this is our room. Welcome to our room. There's a refrigerator in the TV cabinet. Here's the pool and the beach. And we have some chaise lounges outside here. It's very nice. Nice view. And a very, very, very high ceiling with a fan. And there's some kind of loft up here if you want to go exploring. Some creepy dude hanging out here. An all-important mosquito net, which we will definitely need because the bugs here are really, really aggressive. Super. Well, let's go see the bathroom. Well, that's a nice start. This is a big tub. 2 people, cushions, very nice. And a nice beach view. Oh, that creepy guy's in here also. Gonna have to call the room service about that. Get rid of that dude. And then the shower. This is definitely going to be a wet bathroom for sure, because there's only a tiny lip here on the shower, so that is going to spray everywhere, guaranteed. Let's go out. Let's see what's out here. Have a little side area. Outdoor shower, that's nice. And some place to hang some towels and access to the beach. Very nice, very, very nice. Okay, let's go back in. I like the tiles. The tiles really nice, pretty.
To me, it is stunning.
Yeah.
I believe it is one of the nicer rooms we've stayed in. The room is obviously old on the outside, like you can tell by the decking and the exterior, but the inside is completely renovated. Looks very recently.
Yeah.
And really, really super beautiful. High ceilings, very high ceilings. Nice big bathroom, super comfortable bed, and just a big room, lots of windows. The windows close nicely. There's no leaking of insects. Like, we literally had no bugs in our room.
The highlight of this room is the view.
Yes.
Because you can just open and you can see the view like 180
Yeah,
degree.
and the beach is right there. We're
Yeah.
right in the front, so it doesn't get much better. We have the pool out of one corner and the beach everywhere.
Right.
So yeah, really super beautiful. Well laid out in a lot of ways. It has a big tub, a nice shower, it has an outdoor shower, has plenty of room to hang laundry and such, and it came, you know, ready to go.
Yeah. I have to say the internet here is quite fast. Has a nice TV, yes. And have a fridge, and the bed comfortable. Have many seating area, but it's all hardwood.
Yeah, the seating is incredibly torturous throughout the entire resort. It's quite torturous. Everything's hard and painful and low.
Yeah, because they last forever.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't like much is the bathroom that's kind of wet. It's kind of wet bathroom that I don't like.
Yeah, I agree with that. The shower is only a rain shower, and there's no surround, and it's placed in the room so that when you use it, it just completely soaks the bathroom. This is a common problem that we have, and usually we deal with it by putting down towels, and they come and they service the room, and then they put new towels and you don't have to worry. That's where the problem starts here. We were told upon checking that they would not be servicing our room, even though on Agoda it says they provide daily service. So they didn't explain why, but they said, we're not going to be servicing the room. We will bring you fresh towels, fresh water on your porch, which they never did. But, okay, so we had to deal with the wet bathroom and one small roll of toilet paper, just 2 bottles of water for the 2 full days we were here. So that sucked. I mean, that's completely unacceptable. We checked in, and when we got here, no one met us at the car, which is very unusual. Usually at resorts, you know, they have a porter that meets you and takes your bags to reception with you. No one did that, so we went to reception. You know, we said we're ready to check in. They said the room's not ready. Okay, that's fine, you know, and we'll go get our bags, we'll bring them here, and we'll explore.
They just look at me like how they're gonna arrange the baggage. So I point out that you have a cart, so you put all the bag in that cart and then just take it all to the room. And the guy that seemed to looks like a porter, he wasn't the porter, he was like a reception staff also.
Right.
They're multitasking.
Yes, for sure. We stayed for 2 nights, and we basically didn't go anywhere during those 2 days because it's quite isolated down here, so we just stayed at the resort. So we spent a lot of time just enjoying the room and observing and seeing, you know, how things are run and etc. For reference, the cost of this room was just under 5,000 baht a night, which is about $166.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive. It was the most expensive room of this trip, so our expectations were high.
Let's talk about food. We had breakfast and almost dinner.
Almost dinner, yeah.
So,
an attempt at dinner.
Breakfast, the setup is quite awkward.
There was way too many people for the size space that they were using.
Right.
On the second day's breakfast, they expanded it by putting some tables outside where we elected to sit because it just was, it was not safe feeling. You know, it was too many in close quarters, and a lot of the guests were not wearing masks. A lot of the staff were taking their masks off. It just didn't feel great.
Right. So the food was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Not really like, oh my God, so good. It's okay.
It was adequate.
Have enough stuff.
Yeah.
Breakfast time. For dinner.
Yeah, the first night we were here, we elected to eat dinner at the resort, as we like to do. We like to try to review the whole experience. And we sat down at the main restaurant, and it was quite busy. But they did have plenty of space in between people, so that felt good. We ordered some cocktails and some French fries and water and some basic Thai food. The French fries came right away, and they were cold. They were edible, but not great. The cocktails came relatively quick, and they were just cough syrup. Yeah, they were terrible. What we never got was the water or the food. And we waited more than an hour, I mean, all told. And it wasn't just us, it was every table. I mean, there were people next to us, like, on their phone, and, like, someone yawning, someone with their head on someone's shoulder, like, no one got their food. This was the first night, so we didn't really know what was going on. But then the rain came. So it started raining, and everyone made a mad dash. I think everyone was thinking, let's just cancel anyway, you know, because people were tired of waiting, and there's beach restaurants all around you. You can just walk. So everyone went running in there, and it turns out that they weren't, like, short-staffed. There's like 10 or 12 staff members there, but they couldn't get it going. They couldn't get the food going. They couldn't figure out how to bill our room, and then we tried paying them, and they didn't have change, so the girl starts running all around the resort screaming for change. Eventually we had to get her to come back, and just, like, we dug up the exact change for her. It was just so super awkward. One of the worst meal experiences I think we've ever had. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It was really super awkward, and we wound up not eating. Basically, we came back to the room and we grabbed some potato chips out of our own bag, and that was dinner. You know, luckily we traveled with a little kit of snacks. So first night dinner was a complete epic fail. We did try, you know. The thing we noticed that really super turned us off that night, and this is something I want to mention specifically, not only for guest safety, but also if any of the management watches this, they had a server who did absolutely nothing the entire time we were sitting there except walk around the far perimeter to, like, stay where the boss wasn't seeing him, and just smoking the whole time. And we kept saying, who is this person smoking? Like, smoking is known to spread COVID right now. They actually have proof that the COVID travels further through the air on smoke. And this staff member was smoking incessantly while everyone is trying to eat. That is effing unacceptable. That just, oh man, that was just like the thing that just drove me over the edge. I was like, let's go, let's get out of here. And then when the rain came, it's like, awesome.
But the service here, it's a lot of improvement. They need a lot of work to get up to the standard.
It was a mixed experience.
It does have pros and cons. The pros is going to be room and the beach. Yeah. And the con is going to be service.
If you rated everything at a 1 to 5 scale, I would rate the room at a 5. I thought the room was awesome. But the service is at 0. If I could give it less than a 0, I would. So you average it out at like a 2.5. That's not a good score.
The environment here is pretty natural. They have a lot of gardens, a lot of parks, a lot of different stuff.
Look at the snake. It's just a little garden snake.
This is our visitor here. You can see he's crawling around. He's beautiful. And he's looking at me like, hey, what are you going to do? Look at him shaking his head.
Make sure you bring a copious amount of mosquito spray.
Yes.
You will need it, yes. The beach here is nice. It's pretty. You can swim, but it is rocky, so be cautious. Maybe bring some water shoes. They have sea urchins on the rocks, and those are spiky, so, you know, it looks like if the water was clear, you could probably snorkel here. But unfortunately, when we're here, the water is not clear. You know, you really can't see. Jammy tried it, and she's just like, nah, you can't see anything, so. I would rate the natural environment as a sort of a neutral. It's a non-factor. It's not like so stunning here that it's like, oh, it makes it worth it. The other beaches on Koh Chang are generally nicer. Overall, I'm leaving still feeling good about it. I mean, more because we had a nice room and I got to spend time with my wife and she was the best part of the trip. So that was the upside for me. But in terms of like giving any recommendation to come to this resort, I don't. No, I don't see the need for it. You know, we've stayed at almost every resort on Koh Chang now, and this was one of the most expensive and worst overall experiences. So I would say, you know, no, give it a pass.
So hopefully next place is going to be better than this.
All right, guys.
Bye.
See you at the next place. Peace.